Destiny 2 has only a handful of high-impact pulse rifles available. When you think of high-impact pulse rifles within PvP, generally your first thought is Redrick's Broadsword, or Redrick's Claymore if you've been around for a while. Redrick's absolutely dominates currently in the Crucible, and if you can't obtain the gun that I'm about to discuss, then, well, Redrick's is more than an adequate alternative. But today we're going to be talking about Premonition. I was inspired to create this video when I noticed so many people were literally ignoring the fact that this gun even exists. I think that either y'all didn't get the memo explaining that high-impact pulse rifles were recently buffed, or perhaps you just don't see the devastating potential that this bad boy here has. In Season 11, high-impact pulse rifles were buffed. These pulse rifles now deal a tiny bit more damage per bullet, but that tiny increase in damage overall makes all the difference in the world. With that in mind, here's the Premonition that I've been rocking as of late. On my Premonition, I've got Chambered Compensator, Light Mag, Rangefinder, Kill Clip. With a handling masterwork, this thing is amazing. It absolutely just wrecks shit. I've been nothing but happy with this gun and cannot praise it enough. Now, this weapon that is adorned with more jewelry than Mr. T is honest to God a pain in the freaking ass to get a hold of in the first place, which may explain why hardly anyone uses it to begin with, but that's neither here nor there. Now, what do I mean by it's a pain in the freaking ass to get a hold of? Well, unlike the other Shadowkeep weapons on the moon, Premonition isn't easily farmable each and every day. And God only knows why Bungie went this route, but for whatever reason, Loud Lullaby and Archaeologic and guns like that, those are easily farmable. Premonition, for whatever reason, it's a massive pain to get a hold of. You can get this weapon from the dungeon located on the moon, or from the weekly Ingram that you can also get from Eris on the moon. Now, with Premonition, you've got a respectable amount of options to choose from, but when we're looking for an ideal PvP role, there really aren't a massive amount of combinations to hunt down. In the first row, I prefer Chambered Compensator. It's what I got my hands on. Arrowhead Break would also be a perfectly viable second option. Both of these barrels are going to provide you with a more consistent weapon. Consistency, especially at range, in my opinion, is paramount, and there's something to be said about a weapon that is just spot on every single time you pull the trigger. Moving on, ideally, in the next row, I'd personally prefer Flared Magwell for that quick reload speed. Reloading quickly would obviously synergize just perfectly with Kill Clip, and overall that's the most ideal choice in my opinion. High caliber rounds is fairly redundant when you keep in mind that high impact frames as an archetype have high caliber rounds built into it by default. You could use ricochet rounds for the additional stability, but I don't have ricochet rounds. I don't really seem to be missing that additional stability. It kind of seems like it would be a waste. So a Flared Magwell would likely be the ideal choice here. For the next two rows, things get incredibly simple. In row 3, you want Rangefinder, and either Kill Clip or Headhunter for the fourth row. I haven't tried Headhunter on this weapon myself, but something tells me that with Rangefinder, Headhunter would be actually pretty good too. All I know is with Kill Clip, once that thing procs, it is just impressive. With this setup, I use 2 enhanced scatter projectile targeting mods on the helmet, 2 pulse rifle loader mods on the gauntlets, and 2 unflinching pulse rifle mods on the chest piece. For the boots, I use pulse rifle dexterity mods if possible, though that's really not really a mandatory thing to possess. And that's it. If you liked it before, you'll love it now that it's been buffed this season. Seriously, give Premonition a look and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you've already been wrecking the Crucible with this weapon, what were your favorite roles? How do you like the weapon overall? Let me know. With all that said, here's some gameplay footage to check out, and remember, if you liked the video, hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. It's a growing channel and content is going to be coming in more regularly, so I would genuinely appreciate your support. So, yeah. Actually, I still don't have a slogan or a proper way to end these video segments, so, I'll just do this.
Okie dokie.
And that shit's gonna get patched soon.
Defeat your enemies.
Mark my words. They will probably disable it for a time. have a lot more vision, field of view with the sights on this gun than you do my Redrix, which again sucks because I like Redrix a lot.
Two for one. And that's why we have fire team. You have my respect, Hunter.
Come on.
Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent.
Who gave that man a grenade launcher? I need my ability to go cloak. Be sneaky.
Double down.
Damn you, Drago!
They have the lead, but the match is over.
Oh, this is boring. Saw a red bar though. Screw it. Push forward.
You've gained the lead. You have my respect, Hunter.
I'll take it. This thing's awesome. Oh, that noise, not so much.
5 minutes.
Should have turned and ran.
Double down.
God.
Fire team that fights together stays together. Your advantage grows. Stay strong.
Come on.
I need a hunter like you with the red jack.
Shit. That melee should have killed him. Come on. No. Okay. Sure. Run. That was a waste. Where does the sneaky wizard go? Come on. Almost.
3 minutes remaining.
Good job. I botched the shit out of that. And that.
Wait, what? Apart from that one sample, this song has nothing to do with it.
And I'm gone.
Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. Now you're fighting with heart, Guardian.
I got him! Awesome. I'm doing great. Yatsen, what are you up to?
Only 1 minute left.
Womp womp.
You've got 30 seconds. You shut the enemy down.
So, PvP is not really on your to-do list then, yeah? Everything okay, or is it just a bad week?
10 seconds. Victory is all I ask.